In a small village lived a curious boy named Ayan. He always loved discovering new things and exploring hidden places. One day, while in his grandfather's room, he found an old wooden chest. When he opened it, inside was a thick old book. On the cover, golden letters were shining. "This book is only for the brave." Ayan opened the book, and suddenly an old map fell out. The map showed a deep forest and a hidden city. At the bottom it said, "Whoever finds this city will be rewarded with their greatest wish." Excited, Ayan quickly called his best friend, Hamza. They packed some food, water, a torch, and a small telescope into a bag. Hamza asked in surprise, "Do you really think such a city exists?" Ayan smiled with excitement. If the map was fake, then why did the book open by itself? And with that, both boys started their journey. As soon as they entered the forest, the branches made strange sounds, and the wind whispered like voices. Suddenly, a loud laugh echoed. "Ha! Where do you think you are going?" Smoke rose, and in front of them appeared a huge giant, Jinn. His eyes burned like red fire, and heavy chains hung from his hands. Ayan and Hamza stepped back in fear. Hamza whispered, shaking, "Ayan, it's a Jinn." The Jinn laughed and said, "Wherever you go, my voice will follow you. Until you answer my 3 riddles, you will never reach your destination." The Jinn's thunderous voice roared, "I am something everyone can see. Everyone waits for me, but I don't stay long. I give light, but I disappear into darkness. What am I?" Hamza thought for a while and said, "Is it a lamp?" Ayan shook his head. "No, a lamp can stay lit." Then suddenly Ayan's eyes lit up. "It's a sunbeam." The Jinn clapped his hands and laughed. "Correct, but your test is not over yet." The boys soon reached a raging river. The bridge was broken, and the water roared so loudly that they could barely hear. Suddenly, the Jinn's voice came again. "You cannot see me, and you cannot touch me. But I affect everyone. I can be soft, or I can be strong. Sometimes I carry fragrance, sometimes I bring storms. What am I?" Hamza closed his eyes, took a deep breath, and said, "It's the wind." The Jinn's voice laughed again. "Ha! You escaped once more, but one last riddle remains." At that moment, the river calmed down, and a shining bridge of light appeared. The boys crossed safely. A little further, they reached a dark cave. It was so dark even their torchlight was weak. Suddenly, the Jinn's voice filled the cave. "I change everything. I remove kings from their thrones, and I can destroy mountains. A moment that passes can never return." "What am I?" Both boys thought hard. Finally, Ayan whispered, "It's time." The cave went silent. Then the Jinn's laugh echoed one last time. "You answered all 3 riddles. Go now. Your destination awaits." The smoke cleared, and inside the cave a bright path appeared. The path led them to a breathtaking valley. Golden trees, shining palaces, and sparkling streams surrounded them. Birds sang in a strange, magical language. They had found the lost city. Suddenly, an old wizard appeared. His long white beard touched the ground, and he held a glowing staff. He smiled and said, "You both showed courage, wisdom, and friendship. Now, each of you may ask for your greatest wish." Hamza and Ayan said, "We wish our village would always be happy and full of life." The wizard nodded and granted their wish. Then he turned to Ayan and said, "Ayan, I will give you a special gift. This is a magic pen. Whatever you write with this pen will come true. But remember, use it only for good purposes." Ayan held the pen carefully, amazed. The boys returned home. Everyone was surprised to see them, and the village already felt happier. That night, Ayan opened his diary and wrote with the magic pen, "Our village should become the most beautiful village in the world."